contact with a test 1.
Godspeed, John Glenn.
How's it going, everybody? Thank you for tuning into the museum. I am your host, Reese. Yes, make sure you check out our YouTube channel, okay? Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, all right? We need to know how we can grow, okay? Make sure you check out our website as well, TMTV.world. Make sure you check out our Museum TV directory tab as well. You find some good stuff in there, all right? I'll let you get into that a little bit later. But now, this interview is a little bit different, okay? Because we interview all types of people. You know, we do a lot of music. We do DJs, chefs, all that good stuff. Now, this one's a little bit different. We have attorney at law, Mr. Jeffrey Steinbrecher. I said it right?
Steinbrecher. It's
How
difficult.
How you feeling, Jeff?
Doing well, man.
Man, my God, you wearing purple, my favorite color.
Color of Kings.
Color of Kings. I like that. And I didn't even know that. I didn't know that until today. I appreciate that. Now, let's get into some things. So you're an attorney. Are you a defense attorney? You know what?
These days, the majority of my work is as a defense attorney. Okay, that's correct.
Smooth. And I'm glad I actually got that right because I'm not really hip to the law slang and thing, But I'm actually surprised with myself for that. Now, you have a very unique story. Really quick. Let's start from 2011 to now.
So back in 2011, I passed the bar. And unfortunately, we were right in the middle of a major hiring crisis. And the highest number of people, 70,000 people, had just taken the bar that year.
Wow.
So it was really difficult for even tier 1 people to get jobs.
Yeah.
And I had always wanted to be a corporate attorney. I took tax law, commercial paper, contracts, everything that could help me, business law. I wanted to be a corporate attorney. That's what I wanted to be. But nobody was hiring.
Okay.
So I had my law license.
Hence everywhere.
And, I've always had a really deep connection with the community.
Right.
And that's something that's carried me my entire life.
That's what's up. Man.
I've been blessed with a lot of friends.
Right.
And I started out, doing speeding tickets for people because, I drove a lot of fast cars in my youth. I had real experience there.
Yeah.
So I was helping people beat speeding tickets. And if you think about it, one speeding ticket will cost you $5,000 present value on your insurance.
Wow.
That is, you lose your good driver insurance, you
everything
lose,
almost.
Points go up.
Just one ticket.
Wow. So helping people get out of these tickets because I think the speed laws are ridiculous. Nobody follows them. The police don't even follow them.
At all.
Right?
Not even hardly.
So helping people in court fight these cases gave me A, a lot of practice fighting cases, and B, helped me connect with my community even more.
That's what's up.
So then something really interesting happened. My friend came to me. Now, this guy is an old friend way back in the day. He had a serious problem. He was facing serious charges for about 22 pounds of marijuana that had been shipped to a house that he was staying at. And I was actually really scared at first because this would be my first real criminal case. Yeah. And I told him, I'm not sure I can do this, but what he said to me really motivated me. He said, Jeff, I've known you forever. Who else would I trust but you to handle this for me? So I put together the proper team, people I still work with today. I learned the value of teamwork in this business.
For sure.
And, thankfully we ended up beating it.
Wow.
And ever since then, all of my clientele, up until kind of recently, has been word of mouth. It's all been friends of friends, people that talk to people that I work for, put my name out there for me. Again, I've been nothing but blessed by this Boston community that has helped me work and grow and help everyone here.
That's what's up, man. For sure, man. We appreciate you, man, for, wanting to be a part of the community and helping people, in the terms of law, helping people, defend themselves. That's ultimately the great thing there. And a lot of people don't have the opportunity or don't know an attorney that can defend them the right way. So
people give up their rights so fast these days.
Just to go home, and which is for some people it's a good thing. It's just the only alternative for them. But for the most part, like I said, know the law, man. Call this guy right here, man, Jeffrey Steinbrecher, man. Now, you're you don't just dibble and dabble law. You know, you're in technology, so talk to us about Signal 9, man.
So my background was computer security.
Okay.
I got started at computers at a very young age. I wanted to know how to break into them.
Okay.
Unfortunately, because I was young, I was also kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And I was the subject of a dual agency manhunt.
Wow.
The Department of Defense and Air Force came together to find me for a website that I may or may not have hacked.
Wow.
And when they rolled up on my house, the only thing that saved me was I was 13 years old. So,
hey, boy, we wish to be kids again.
yeah. But after that, I learned my lesson, and I changed into trying to help people figure out how they could secure their own gear.
Right.
Now, people that are security conscious get a bad rap. They say, oh, only criminals want to encrypt their things.
Right.
That's not true. You're either secure or you're not. You can't be secure against criminals and thieves and let the government in. Security is binary.
Yes.
So we started Signal 9 to try to give people help in securing their devices. Now, people these days put out so much information, their credit card numbers, personal information.
Everything.
They all put this online, and unfortunately, many of them don't know how to properly secure their devices.
Okay.
So we tried to build a phone that put security first. First, Signal 9 was staggeringly successful for what we were back in the day.
Yes.
Just some young kids doing my first tech company.
Okay.
We were featured in the February 2015 issue of Legal Technology News.
Major.
We did some work with a number of organizations, including press officers that went to Libya and other foreign countries, Iraq. But what I figured out doing that is that you couldn't just sell a device.
Okay.
You had to sell a service. And that's what I do with my firm these days.
Yes.
We don't just sell the device, we give support and training in how to use these secure devices. Because security and anonymity are two very different things. And without proper training, you can lose both, even if you have a secure device.
So briefly, give us because you said two different things. One was
security.
Okay.
That's encryption. That's encrypting your communication. That's having an encryption done on your phone before it gets on the network. So the only thing that's recorded is GOOK. That would take 10 years to crack. Use the proper encryption levels.
Okay.
However, the people that might be looking at this would still be able to tell who you are unless you have anonymity.
Anonymity. Okay.
Right? Unless you're anonymous. Now, being anonymous requires things like using the proper payment methods, because how are you going to pay for a phone and a plan without getting your name out there?
Exactly.
Cash only goes so far. Soon you need a credit card.
Yes.
Buying the device and not connecting with other people that you know on your regular device with your secure device, not building these networks. Because these days the police are spending huge amounts of money monitoring social networks and building connections on there. If you want to be secure in this world, it takes work and it takes understanding. And that's what my firm is providing now. We have programs for all levels of security, all number of organizations.
Okay.
We can build the device for you and teach you how to use it.
Smooth. Now, how can everybody actually, get in tune with Signal 9?
They want to see the old website. That was signal9.io. But these days, come at us at Steinbrecher.Legal. That's www.steinbrecher.legal.
That's a long last name, man.
That is, I gotta thank my German parents.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Now, we definitely appreciate that advice right there. Now, speaking of advice, you actually, you're kind of teaming up with us here, to figure out ways to offer the free legal advice. Talk to us a little bit more about that.
So, even going a little deeper.
Yes.
Working with smaller companies is a passion of mine because I always wanted to be a corporate attorney. I took all those classes.
Right.
Now, the connection with the community that I've got from working on all these criminal cases has helped me meet a lot of young people with an entrepreneurial spirit that are looking to run real companies and make big company moves even though they might be starting out small.
Hence,
Steinbrecher.Legal tries to work with as many small companies as possible, and we're very excited to work with the museum
Thank
to
you very
bring
much.
small legal advice segments.
Yes.
We're going to teach you how to interact with police officers safely
Yes.
and securely.
Yes.
We're going to teach you how to protect yourself if you're injured
Yes.
and it's somebody else's fault.
Yes.
And we're going to teach you how to make big company moves
Yes.
and set up your companies the right way, because that's so important. If you become a $10 million company, but don't really know the number of shares you own, you stand with nothing.
Wow.
So Steinbrecher.Legal has allowed me to get back into the community, to be the corporate attorney that I want to be, work with all these small companies, and really help people out and uplift the entire community. See, me giving this free advice is actually helpful to me just as it is to them, to everyone listens to it. Because if they listen to my advice, it'll put you in a much better situation when it's time to come to me with that case.
For sure, for sure. Nah, honestly, man, that's definitely something that I feel is extremely needed. The education portion, and we're definitely excited to bridge that gap with you, and definitely get that going, and get that information out to the people. Big ups to Noble, our creator here. Definitely bumping into you guys, shaking hands, and kissing babies. That's all good stuff, good politics, and definitely, man, I feel like this is something extremely monumental, because I don't think anyone else is in your position is offering what you're offering, and we appreciate you. We take our hat off to you, man, because there's a lot of people out here that want you to pay for the air, and it's for you to offer this advice, free of charge, to, like you said, to set up for the next step is amazing, man. Definitely.
Well, I think that's what's missing in the legal community these days, is a sense of reality and connection to the people we represent.
Yes.
We can't just have our noses stuck in these 200-year-old law books.
Yes.
We have to be out there with the people.
Okay.
And really understand our clients and what they need from us.
For sure. Now, before we get up out of here, how can everybody keep up with you? The .coms, you got social media. What's up, Jeff? Talk to me.
For sure. Please check us out at www.steinbrecher.legal.
Yes.
I mean, that is how you get in touch with us. That is a safe but not secure way. Don't be putting anything in the message that you wouldn't want on the front page of the newspaper.
Yeah.
You contact me, I will tell you how to securely talk with me so we can preserve attorney-client privilege.
Yes. That's
so
important.
Please check us out there. We're on Facebook too.
Okay.
Steinbrecher.legal. Please.
Man, I almost came in my suit, man. I said, we got Jeff in here, man. I think I need to come a little bit more presentable.
Take every client seriously.
That's what I appreciate you. Jeff, thank you for coming by, man. We appreciate you for sitting on the couch and wearing the color of kings, man. Thank you so much. Now, before I go, I got to let them know something. Listen, if you hustle with consistency and provide quality work, they cannot deny what's dope. This is a prime example. Jeffrey, he's shooting to be the best out here. I'm going to be honest with you. And right now, he's on the right track. Okay, Signal 9 is up and running. He told you guys how to get into him with that. So you can rewind a little bit if you want to find out that information. But Jeffrey Steinbrecher, he's in the building. Appreciate you for coming. Museum TV.
TMTV.
Buzzin.